Hey everyone, Rebecca Martin from Rebecca Martin Coaching. Thank you so much for joining. I'm here to teach you transformational public speaking skills to be applied at the workplace and also in your life. So I'm excited you're here, and I'm excited to teach you a technique today that is very near and dear to my heart because it's rooted in my acting background. And it's also a little window into what I do for myself as I prepare for speaking gigs, for workshops, for even speaking to clients sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit of nerves or anxiety. And what this is a preparation ritual, a preparation ritual. So you might have heard about something like a preparation ritual as it applies to other areas, being an actor or being a top athlete, but you might not think about applying it to your speaking engagements, to your nerves and anxiety that you feel before you walk out on stage or grab that microphone or assume your position behind the podium. So I'm going to teach you a way that you can create a preparation ritual that will serve you to alleviate fear and anxiety for any upcoming important speaking engagements. So let's take a step back and take a bigger view of this idea of a preparation ritual. What is it? Well, it's used in sports psychology in order to help prepare that athlete to do their best in that high stakes situation, in that really important game. Every athlete wants to just be poised at the edge of peak performance. Similarly, actors train for months and months in order to perform at their peak, at their best, in front of a live audience or in front of the camera. For both sports, athletes, and actors, they have to have some way of getting their body ready, their voice ready, their mind ready in order to perform on cue. So, one way they do this is to have a preparation ritual. You might have noticed that your favorite athletes are doing a series of drills and maybe even an interesting dance, or maybe taking a moment of meditation, pause, quiet before they have to go out on the field. This most likely is a memorized routine. This most likely is what they do every single time they have to get out on the field. A preparation ritual is going to warm up your body, your voice, potentially, if you use it in your performance, your mind, and then ultimately it's going to involve a ready position. The warm up warms up your faculties. The ready position signals to your body and to your psyche that it's go time. So, your preparation ritual for your presentation, for your having to give a talk, for your having to facilitate a meeting should be similar. It should warm up your body, it should warm up your mind, and it should give you a ready position. The key thing about preparation rituals is you need to make them second nature. So, you need to practice them over and over again before the high stakes situation. So I suggest that as you are practicing your material, your content, the talk you're going to be giving, you give yourself the same steps, series of steps in your preparation ritual. You can even do this preparation ritual for something that's low stakes that you don't care about, just to get it into your body so that when you get to the game, when you get to the performance, when you get to your talk, your body knows that this is how we prepare for what's coming. This is how we prepare for peak performance. So you ready? I'm sure you're getting excited because I'm getting excited because this is really a pathway through all the nerves and anxiety. And it's also a pathway through knowing what to do when before that big event. Often we're clueless. Like, what do I do? Do I just run around in circles with my chicken, like a chicken with my head cut off? Or do I just go over my notes over and over again? What do I do? This answers the question of what do you do before a big event? You do your preparation ritual. So let me share with you what my preparation ritual is and the 3 steps that I take before I deliver. And that might help you to come up with your own. So the first step is I warm up my body and my voice. That means that I usually take a run around the block. Maybe I try to run for 20 minutes. Maybe it's just a fast walk around the building that I'm in. Anything to get my heart rate up and get my deep breathing going. This helps me to be in my body. If I can't do either of those, I'll do a couple jumping jacks or I'll assume a power pose for a few minutes. And it's amazing how that, even that, can get your heart rate pounding and also get you breathing. So, warming up your body, warming up your voice. I'm going to record another video where I'm going to share some vocal warm ups with you, but simply sighing, ah, 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 can help you to relax your vocal cords and warm up your voice. So that's step number 1 in my preparation ritual. Step number 2 is warming up my mind. So this involves 2 things. One, going through my content. So I will look at my talk. I will look at my notes and I will go through in my mind, not the words necessarily, but the thought map that brings me through my ideas to my ultimate goal or my message. Going through my thought map reminds me of what am I talking about? What's the purpose? What are some of my key points or my key messages? The second way I'll warm up my mind is I'll remind myself of my mantra. And your mantra is any saying that you can tell yourself that inspires confidence, that inspires focus. So for me, it's usually a version of, I'm here to give a gift. We can get so wrapped up in self-criticism and judgment. What is everybody thinking about me? Am I going to make a mistake? What happens if I do, etc.? If we focus on that, we manifest that very negative aspect of our performance. If we focus on something positive, we're able to ultimately have a higher chance of manifesting a positive experience. I'm here to give a gift reminds me that I'm here to give something to people, not really expecting anything in return. I'm here to make people's lives just a little bit better through teaching them skills and techniques. So, saying that mindset, that mantra out loud to focus myself on what my personal goal is in speaking, in being there, in doing this very challenging thing. The third step to my preparation ritual is going to be a ready position. Now, for me, that involves planting my feet firmly on the ground, sitting at the edge of my chair so I feel active, ready, engaged, feeling my butt bones right into the seat, feeling that groundedness and that firmness, rising my spine out of my sacrum, making sure that my ears are aligned with my shoulders, which are aligned with my hips, rolling my shoulder back, lifting my chest, and imagining that there's a string pulling my head up so that I feel like I'm sitting nice and tall. I kind of expand my wings out like this so that I'm ready to gesture, because that's what I really support you to do as you're speaking. And now I've activated, in my body, in my system, that I'm ready to go, the ready position. This is telling me it's go time. This is telling me that this is important. This is giving me all of the space I need to breathe deeply. This is giving me the space to gesture and make eye contact. I'm not crumpling down or falling back in my chair. This wouldn't give me the space to take the deep breaths that I need in order to project my voice and feel more confident. So once I assume the ready position, my body and my psyche knows it's time to go. So I hope that this has inspired thoughts for you as to how you can create your preparation ritual. Do these three things, these three elements, these three components each time you have to talk, and you'll start to train yourself to be ready in your body, in your mind, and in your words. Thanks so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please let me know in the comments below if you like this video, if you have any questions, if you were able to apply it and you had good results. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm looking forward to any other prompts that you might have that will help me to know what videos I can create for you. Thanks again.